All right, we've got a plan. We are going to
That's
show
right.
you why you should decompress your spine.
And how it can help your back pain.
There you go. Hold on 9.3 seconds and we'll give you all the information you need.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, Bob, I think before we go any farther, we better clarify decompression and what we're talking
What it
about.
means,
Yeah,
right.
with the spine. So let's look at the spine. We've got the vertebra, we got disc, and there's muscles and connective tissue holding it all together.
Nerves,
Yep.
Right.
Decompression refers to,
If we took the spine and pulled it apart,
yep. So we're just pulling some force on it, and it's not real aggressive. You don't rip anything. Technically, this is known as traction, or
Right.
medically. It has been going on for years, decades, maybe centuries. Traction has been a treatment. So this is things you can do at home to decompress or put traction on your spine, and we're going to show you in just about 2.3 seconds how it can work.
right.
Okay, let's just go down to one segment of the spine and see what it can do. If we look here at vertebrae L5 and L4, and this red disc happens to be kind of an injured disc. Now, when we decompress it or put traction on it, you can see the gap that pulls away in there. And now we're going to show you, you don't create a gap, something else happens good. And hold on, we're going to have a nice model for that. Okay, so let's look at this. Here we've got a vertebra L5, vertebra L4, and the disc being the red tissue right between there. And when we put traction or decompression, this disc happens to be bulging. And when we decompress it, show what happens, Bob. It allows it to go back in where it's supposed to be relieving pain. And
The traction is good.
yep, the traction is and this, like I said, this has been going on for a long time.
Compression.
Yep, and
Decompression.
decompression.
Right.
So, and you may not have a disc problem. That also stretches and can relax the muscles, the ligaments,
Right.
other
Also
tissues.
takes the pressure off the joints.
Right. Yep. Oh, the facet joints. Good. Good
Right.
point, Bob. So it really is one of those things that, if it's done properly and not too aggressively, can be wonderful
Plus,
benefits.
you get taller.
Yeah, get taller. Exactly right. And if you got them, I really suggest getting one of these because they're fun to play with. But okay, let's go on.
Fun.
Okay, the first way to do this is really cool because it's simple. You can do it in a seated position,
You can do it anywhere.
anywhere, but you got to be seated.
Yep.
And
gotta
you can
sit down.
Bob's going to show it on a seated
bench.
position without armrests. I'm going to show it with armrests. First thing you do is you scoot forward a little bit so you're not leaning into the backrest if you have one. Then we're going to put our spine in neutral position. So there's rounded, slouched, and then there's overarched like this, and we're going to go halfway in between. Okay? Then, like Bob, he's going to put his hands,
On my thighs.
so fingers towards the knees.
Right.
I'm going to grab the armrest. If you have armrest, this will probably be a little better, but you can do it, try either way. Then the next thing you do is push up. And when you do this, keep your stomach muscles loose if you can. That's
Right.
that takes a little practice, but you'll get it. That allows that low
Really
back.
straighten your spine.
Yep. Now, if you look at Bob's shoulders, they're kind of forward.
Right.
And make sure you bring the shoulders back while you're up. And then relax that abdominal muscles. I feel decompression, Bob.
And you can do it throughout the day.
Yeah. And probably, when you first start out, 5 to 10 seconds. And then after that, your arms will get tired.
Right.
And you may go up to 15 or 20.
Look how tall I am.
Yeah. Bob gained inches. Not that he needs to. All right. Let's go to number 2. Take 2, number 2.
All right, number 2.
All right. So this one, you're going to, in a seated position, again, do the same neutral positioning procedure with your back. Not fully.
Flexion.
Yep.
Extended.
Somewhere right in
Middle
between.
ground.
For this, you're going to need, you can use a booyah stick. You can simply use a broomstick. You can use anything that's about 4 or 5 feet long.
PVC pipe.
PVC pipe, wooden doweling, and put it right in front of you, just like this. If you got a smooth floor and it's slippery, simply take a shoe, put it down, and put it in the shoe so it does not slip on the floor.
And you walk your way up.
bring the hands up as high as you feel comfortable. Okay, bring that in. And all you do when you get to that point is lean forward and relax. And when you lean forward, it puts a traction on your back, and it does it in a way that you don't have to work very hard. Simply lean.
Yep.
Don't let your hands slide down. You'll lose the traction. And then, of course, again, breathe, relax, let the back stretch out. This is a nice stretch for your shoulders as well.
Yep.
You know, unless you have a problem. If any of these create pain, by the way, you are not going to do them. You stop immediately and try the next one.
Again, do it throughout the day.
Throughout the day, hold that 5 to 15 seconds and a couple, 3 times. This will be interesting. You know, like if you work in an office and you pull out your stick and you know, why not?
They're already talking about you.
Yeah, that's right. All right, another option. This is in standing position. We're going to show you 2 different variations. One, if you have 2 solid objects, like 2 chairs like this that are solid, stand between them, get your back in that neutral position. We're not like this, and we're not arched in between. We're going to let our abdominal muscles relax. Arms are going to push up. And you can see I got all my weight off. You don't have to have 100%. When you start, you can just vary it. You go 50% off, relax. Your arms
My God, you're getting taller.
I'm getting taller every time, and then relax. Now, you could do this off a chair like this. This chair doesn't work because it tips backwards, so that's not an option. So a countertop or something solid, a park bench,
Solid bench.
good
Right.
concrete park bench, you know,
Right.
that has someone's name on it or whatever.
That's right. In memoriam.
I'll demonstrate it here. This is a little low, but you still can do it on a low area. You just have to go like this. It's a little
Sink
more,
in.
yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
more work. And there we go. I'm getting compression. Bring my shoulders back.
Spine straight.
I'm
Yeah.
stretching.
Oh,
I'm
God.
decompressing. Oh, yes. Okay,
Good
next one.
job, Mr. Brad.
All right, number 4. This is a nice one. You can do it in bed before you go to sleep. Simply lie sideline like Bob is here.
Don't curl up too much.
Yep. Okay. So not too much like in the fetal position.
Right.
Put a pillow between your knees.
Right.
Keeps things in neutral, and then go ahead, Bob.
Take the right arm, put it on the bed, push, and straighten out the spine.
All right. So this is not a real aggressive decompression. It's gentle, but
Feeling
it's non-weight bearing, so there isn't a lot of compression there to begin with. So that's a big advantage. So you can do that a few times before you go
Right.
to sleep.
Yep.
Again, you can try this, or maybe you should do it right side
both sides,
and
right.
left side.
Yep. I'm now 7 feet tall.
Darn, you're going to start playing ball again. All right, and the bonus for this video is we do have a giveaway. You say, what are these things? They are our pull-up
What
systems.
are those things?
Yeah, we've developed them. They work well. It comes with 3 wall anchors. Mount those on the wall. You can put them here. You can put them here. They'll hold over 300-pound person, no problem. And simply, here we go. And if you like pull-ups, these work great. My wrists rotate. It's a freedom of pull-ups and work them any way you'd like. They also work good for
Hanging.
or decompression of
Right.
the spine, decompression of the shoulders. There's a wonderful device. And at this position, you can actually work abdominal strengthening, some rotation.
Twist.
Oh,
Twist.
I have these in my basement. I use them all the time. They're great, Bob.
I think I'm going to go back to pull-ups.
Back to pull-ups. Oh,
With
yeah.
these.
You can't go wrong with pull-ups. And do the one-arm stretch as well, which
Right.
we're finding out, particularly through Rick Olderman, that this is good for more than just the shoulder and the arm. We're
If
going
you're a high hip.
all the way down to the
Right.
back. All right. Be careful, have fun, and maybe you can win one. 2. They're 2.
Sign up.
Yeah, sign up. In your bed or on a carpeted floor. I like to do it on a firmer surface, but it can be done in bed. Bob's laying on his back, knees up. I call that hook line position. Put your hands on your thighs close to your hips and push. Now, it's really important if you tighten up your stomach muscles, this is not going to work very well. You have to learn to relax the stomach muscles and do the decompression force here. If you tighten up the stomach muscles, you're just fighting it. Would you agree with that, Bob?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We concur.
Absolutely.
And when Bob and Brad concur, you know it's rock solid. So
Right.
anyways, and so this is a nice deal as well. So this is something, we got 5 of them here. Try them all. Use the ones that work good. Again, this should feel good while you do it and after you do it. If it doesn't, then you need to discontinue that particular stretch.
Great.
Anything else, Bob?
Nope.
Once again, we can fix just about anything except for
A broken heart.
the hell? What's that?
That's
supposed
a
to-
heart?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, but you can't see the camera. He's doing. Yeah, I'm getting better at it. All right. Adios.